Hi. So something really exciting happened yesterday. I have been taking the ovulation tests every day for the last couple days, um, and not getting positives. I've actually never got a positive um, ovulation test, which is why last cycle I had to get a trigger shot, which made my body ovulate because it wasn't ovulating on its own. The previous month to that, I was monitoring it and didn't get a positive, but that was my first month at the fertility clinic, so they didn't. They were just trying to get a baseline on what was going on. They weren't going to give me a trigger shot just yet. So anyway, so yesterday was cycle day 12 and I took my ovulation test and I got a positive. Oh my God, let me tell you, I was so happy. And with your ovulation test, you're supposed to, well, at least my doctor wants you to take it first thing in the morning, as soon as you wake up. So, I get up, I stumble to the bathroom, I can't see, all that. It was 6 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I pull myself together enough to do the whole test and all that. And then, it's a digital one. So if it's a positive, it gives you a smiley face. And if it's a negative, it's just a circle with nothing inside of it. And it gave me a smiley face. And I have never got a smiley face before. So it is a big deal. So of course I was ecstatic. So I ran into our bedroom. Michael was sleeping and I was like, I got a smiley face. And he just sat up in bed and stared at me like he had no idea. He didn't know what I said. He had no idea what was going on. He didn't know what day, time, nothing. He just stared at me like I was a crazy person, which I was. But I was so happy because I have never got a positive. Even with the the cheapy throwaway ones, it's so hard to tell with those ones. But this cycle, I have the cheap throwaway ones and they're expiring soon. So I was like, I'm just going to do them right alongside the clear blue and just, I guess just for myself. And then I've been keeping them in a little book. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, so I mean, it's really hard to tell without the smiley face or those types, because otherwise it's just a line. And the whole thing about the ovulation test is it gives you a test line and then the second line will show up. But the thing is the second line has to be as dark or darker than the control line. The test line has to be as dark or darker than the control line. But sometimes it's really close and it's hard to tell. Is it a positive? I don't know. So the digital takes the guesswork out of that. And plus the digital also checks for more than just the LH hormone. I don't know exactly what hormones, but I know that it tests for other types of hormones also. So this was the test, the clear blue, that ended up being the positive that gave me the smiley face, which obviously you can see two lines there, but they're not totally dark. Obviously the one on this side here is that's the control line. And then this other one is the test line. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, that's what gave me a smiley face. When I have the little test strips, these are the cheapy throwaway ones. And I know you can't read this, it's backwards, and I can't figure out how to turn my camera around. So whatever. But cycle day 10 is the top one, and you can see, it was light. Cycle day 11, it was getting darker but still light. Then cycle day 12, which was yesterday, it was bam. As soon as it was developing, I looked at it and I said, oh my God, that line is way, way darker. And that's the one that ended up being the positive. And then today, cycle day 13, the line is still pretty dark. But when I took a clear blue, again, this morning, it said negative. So I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. So today is Monday. So this coming Wednesday with the fertility clinic to do an ultrasound to see where I was at in my cycle and all of that. But I called today and said, you know, do I still have to come in for an ultrasound if I get a positive? And they said no. So they canceled my appointment for Wednesday. So she said, you know, you just, well, she assumed that I got my positive today. I got it yesterday, but whatever. But she said, you just have intercourse tonight, tomorrow, and the next day. And after that, like any normal person, it's just a waiting game. It's the 2-week wait. Just kind of see if it worked. So that's where we're at. Today is April 30th. So that's what we're doing right now. It's just exciting, and you know, I was really upset when I got that negative pregnancy test about mid-month. But you know, cycle day 1 is always a new chance. There's always a new month. There's always hope. And like right now, you know, in the fertility game, we're still in the very beginning. There's still a lot of other medicine procedures. Like we've just scratched the surface of what's out there. And so, you know, we're still staying really positive, and you know, some days it's harder than other days to stay positive, but we're excited. So Michael's calling me right now, of course. So, all right, that's all I had to say, and thank you for listening. All right, bye.